Are we recording? Okay, we're recording. Hi everyone, it's me. Just an update to let everybody know about some things that are going on. I was hoping to make a happy video with some good news, because two things did happen. Oh, I need to sit up. Excuse me. One was Kirk has been moved for dialysis to Lloydminster, which is just that bit more closer to Wainwright than even Vegreville was. Plus, we have friends there that we can visit, so that's cool. And the other one was he got to go out hunting last weekend. It's his first chance to go out, and thanks to Uncle Wayne for taking him, and he managed to get one of his 2 tags filled. He got his one deer, and did it with, he says, with his first shot. So I believe him, and that is really kind of cool. So that was supposed to be the happy joy news, plus some mentions about what's coming up for us and looking forward to December and everything like that, and dialysis being good. But anyways, on Wednesday, unfortunately on Wednesday, he had another bout of dialysis making him sick. This is not the first time that it's made him feel very bad. Not sure exactly what's going on. We think they're potentially doing too much in the water removal department or something, and that he is sitting for too long in one, or laying in one position for too long. He seems to get positional pain compounded on whatever other pain he gets, and then ends up with migraines. Dialysis has been giving him headaches and migraines, and he's getting nauseous. Well, dialysis nurses who are doing the work there, they have a tendency to panic and get really worried about things. Turns out the one time they thought he was having a heart attack was just his colostoid chondritis. It's cramping in the ribs and stuff. Very kind of nasty. And it hurts quite a bit. So that rushed him down into the ER. They did, this was sometime in October, and he ended up, we spent 6 hours there to find out his heart was perfectly fine, that it was probably the colostoid chondritis, and that if he sits up, his blood pressure goes down. So once again, his blood pressure was way too high. Even I can't figure out how he hasn't stroked out or had a heart attack by now, but okay. I'm not really having anyone listen to me about the fact that I'm thinking the high blood pressure is masking pain he can't feel. So when he starts to get the other pain on top of it, it pushes it way up, because he's showing symptoms at home of being in way too much pain. And when I help him with that, we don't go to the hospital. We don't do anything more than, here's pain meds, relax, cup of tea, grab you some gravel to help settle his stomach, and some massage. And usually he feels better. Even when I rubbing him at the hospital, once he has started to go into this, he is better. So this happened again on Wednesday the 13th. And so now he's been admitted into the Lloydminster Hospital so they can find out what's wrong with him. The only positive thing about this is he said they were talking about getting him a CT scan, which is good because maybe they will find what I'm talking about. Some x-rays probably wouldn't hurt because we think he might have some arthritis starting. So my apologies for the ping. That would be me getting messages from my niece and Kirk. He might be playing this game now, though. So other than that, I've been talking to him all day. He felt a little bit nauseous and was a little off this morning, hence why they're keeping him hopefully no longer than till Tuesday. But he got better. He ate all his lunch that they gave them. He ate all his dinner. They gave him a snack a little bit ago, and he ate all that. I know he's feeling better because he's looking for more food. For the last little bit, he's been complaining that he's still hungry, and Kirk doesn't eat if something really bad's going on. So it's good that he wants to eat. So yes, he is doing better. Probably going to still have some ups and downs. Just the stress of being in the hospital. He keeps getting obnoxious roommates. So I'm at home, as you can see from the video. I would like to give thanks to Sean and Cassie Marco for taking me in on Wednesday and Thursday, and for Sean for driving me home to Wainwright. That was amazing of them and him, and greatly appreciated. I put a new cushion on the couch, and now I keep sinking and sliding forward. I'm okay. I'm knowing that Kirk is fine. Is okay. I'm doing much better than I was Wednesday and Thursday. I'm back home with my fur kiddos. So, and the environment that I know. So this is good. I'm looking forward to taking this time while he's in the hospital to play catch up on some stuff. This back and forth to dialysis with me going means a bunch of stuff isn't getting done, and it's hard to keep up on things like laundry and dishes and sweeping floors and stuff like that when dialysis is making us both exhausted. So yes, we're both okay. Love and support is always welcome. Always welcome, and appreciated. However, I would definitely appreciate if you if you feeling like you want to message Kirk, that you keep it light and mellow and fun. Maybe say, hey, if you're here in Wainwright, I'm going to take you out for a coffee when you get back, or something like that. Or talk about hunting, talk about video games. My niece was doing that. Or, speaking of my niece, just the happiness of the fact that we are trying to make sure, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that we make it to my niece's wedding next September. This is amazing. I love that girl so very, very much. Haven't seen her in 24 years. She's grown up in into such a beautiful young woman, amazing woman, and I'm proud to be her auntie. I'm so glad she found me. I'm not going to get into details as to what happened. As they say, shit happens, and but I'm so glad she found me, because it's just amazing. She's brought so much joy into my life the last 2 years. And so one of the ways I cope with all this stuff that's going on with Kirk is I live in that place where shit happens. It's only molehills, not mountains. Some days when it gets to me, I don't talk about stuff. And that's why sometimes it can take up to a week before I say anything on Facebook. Or if I'm really upset, unfortunately, maybe thankfully I don't make videos about this, but I will lose my temper and voice it. So what I would like is, if you're going to comment on this video or whatever, please do not hit the sad emoji. It is what it is, and it is sad, and we know that, but neither one of us really need to see the sad emoji. Hit the heart button. That would be good. Thumbs up and heart button. And positive comments. I'm sad to see this is happening, but great to hear you're doing better. I'm really sensitive to the vibrations of things. It's annoying. I don't always consider it a gift. It's one of the reasons why I'm very in tune to what's going on with Kirk. And get frustrated when people don't listen to me. Sorry, I don't really want to show you the mess. There's been a lot of just shove stuff right here. I've got to put my yarn and stuff away. I kindly got a box of yarn last week from a friend, and thumbs up for, I really love the stuff that she gave me. And I sorted it, but I didn't have a chance to sit there and figure out what I'm doing with it yet. You can never have too much yarn. Or books, or craft stuff, or chainmail stuff, or, sometimes you can't have enough glue. Anyways, as you can see, I am in a fairly good mood. And I would just like to stay there and live in the land of positive, the law of positive attraction. So like attracts like. So happy thoughts, no pity, no sympathy. The energy of those feel gross. Kirk doesn't need pity. He needs positive thoughts. So get him talking about his chainmail. He loves talking about sword making and the projects that he'd like to be doing and all that kind of stuff. And please don't let him slip if he says that. Just be encouraging. Be absolutely encouraging. We need encouragement right now. Not woulda, shoulda, couldas, or you should be doing this, you should be doing that. I had enough of that go around yesterday, of unproductive talking to social workers and Alberta Works workers and prescription coverage people. And it gave me a headache. So, positive energy, please. Always willing to hear about your happy news. That would be good. People are having babies, people are getting married, people are going to school and enjoying their courses. That would be cool. It's one thing to sit and talk about things that are, that are very similar. It really, really is okay to do that, but I don't know. It just seems to me that of late, in the last, how long have I been here in Wainwright? Oh my god, I've been here way too long. But anyways, um, it just seems like a lot of conversations aren't anything more than people complaining about this, that, or something else, you know, and then it just sits there, and it can go on for hours, just this constant yakety yak about the obnoxious stuff that's going on in people's lives. So I do appreciate, like, when I'm on Facebook and I'm not feeling very yay about what's going on with Kirk and I do a lot of skimming, and people who are posting pictures of their vacations, kids doing wonderful things, you know, getting awards. I have a tendency to stop and read your posts and look at your pictures. But when I've got people, like, it's like boohoo this, boohoo that, boohoo something else constantly. I have a tendency to skim past it because I'm not in a place to deal with it. I've already got enough negativity in my life. I don't need any more. And I'm trying to get Kirk in the habit of doing the same thing. You know, there is only so much stuff we can do. We are doing a whole bunch of stuff. So I just want to let everybody know before we got a whole bunch of on this, this video of me babbling here. Have you tried this? Have you tried that? Have you tried something else? Probably the answer to that is yes. So please don't message us. Please don't leave any messages. The one social worker we have, via kidney dialysis stuff, is dialysis social worker. She's amazing. She has been so helpful. You know, she helped me conference call to 2 separate parties yesterday. She did. She has been really trying to help us. And we also are involved with home care here in Wainwright. And the social worker that we have involved with us is amazing. He's been trying to get us, trying to help us get the ACE stuff sorted out. Because last week, not this last week, but the week before, it found out Alberta Works messed up. Our stuff wasn't, a bunch of our stuff that we tried to send didn't get sent. So, that's it. I'm not going into it anymore. Their stupid mistake was fixed by me. And now we have some extra great support from the social worker at home care here in Wainwright. So, to anyone, if I ever seem like I'm aloof or just kind of not responding, I do that on purpose. I never not think about what I'm doing. I have been like that since I was a child. So if I seem like I'm being kind of naive about stuff, I'm choosing to be that way. Because some days the only way to deal with dialysis and the fact that the nurses keep telling me that if he doesn't do this and if he doesn't do that and he doesn't do something else, he is going to die. You know what? Shut up. Just shut up. I'm ready to throat punch some of these nurses. So, and this is why I don't talk about this stuff, because you can actually see that I went from being rather kind of calm and relaxed and happy to rather now I'm agitated and I am angry, and although my hair is blonde, the redhead's coming out. So that's why I ask you, please, when you're talking to him, make my life easier and no woulda, shoulda, couldas. No endless talking about how obnoxious things are. Please, if you have a life event that Kirk can't do anything about because there's nothing to do anything about, for just this moment, please don't talk to him about it. We had that happen on our honeymoon. We had 2 different sets of people, mention when what was supposed to be the start of some very happiness for us, mention some sad events. One person died. I think there was even a sick cat or dog mentioned to him. And somebody else's person they found out was severely sick. Now, not everybody does this, and to those people who sit there and think about it before they mention things, thank you so much. You are awesome, awesome people, and it is appreciated. But to those of you who don't sit and think and just react and sit there and say to either him or me that such horribleness is going on in your life at inappropriate times, shh. You have other friends and family you can talk to until we're in a place to talk about it. So, I appreciate if everybody can just respect that right now while he's in the hospital, he needs to talk about happy things. He doesn't know I've done this video. He has no idea what I've said in this video. But it's what we need, because I'm not up there with him. I can't sit there and hold his hand when somebody has told him something that is upsetting. And I have to already tell him stuff. The day-to-day stuff of dealing with social workers and AISH and Alberta Works. I already have to tell him stuff about this. And it's already upsetting. That's all he needs. And he only needs that because I need him to do stuff. So, I'm sorry if I'm coming off being rather harsh. But at this point in time, I really don't care. This is my husband, my life. This is our dialysis. We deal with this as a day-to-day sort of thing. No one else does. So, you get the little blurbs, you get this little video, and my attention, I was trying not to get sort of here, which sounds very scoldy, and I apologize for that, but that's all I'm going to apologize for. I just want everybody to realize that sometimes our shit is more important. So, as soon as I can afford some hair dye, this blonde is going bye-bye. I miss my hair color. I miss being, whether anybody thinks it's appropriate or not, I don't care. I like being me. So anyways, so once again, back around, thumbs up for all the support we get, because we do appreciate that. And I am not attacking anybody. I am just, please ask that while he's in the hospital and unable to be at home with his fur kiddos, his wife, and food. They always give him not enough food. Like, they give him what I eat, and it's a quarter to a half of what when he's feeling good, he eats. And we're not talking junk food. This is just normal, everyday, home cooked. Watch the salt. Watch the sugar food. So he goes into the hospital and then he feels like he's starving to death. So he is doing good, appreciating the support and the love, always appreciating support and love, asking for kindness and consideration and respect, and hoping everybody has an amazing weekend, because everybody deserves to have an amazing weekend. I for sure, sorry, I'm getting a little tired. It turns out that I not only have osteoarthritis, for those that I may not have been able to mention getting here, I do not have MS. I was talking about MS for a while there, and then I discovered I don't have MS. What I have is, for sure, 3 different arthritis. Osteoarthritis in several parts of my body, and 3 spots where it's terribly uncomfortable: lower back, upper middle back between shoulder blades, and my neck. The fibromyalgia, and now been diagnosed with Raynaud syndrome, and it affects your blood pressure and stuff like that. I'm on new meds, so I feel better, which is a good thing. Hopefully we'll get Kirk all sorted out, whether it's pain thing or whatever is going on with the blood pressure, because BP meds are not working. They just aren't. They're not doing what they think they should be doing. So anyways, we're coming up to half an hour, and I don't want this to be an hour-long monologue of me ranting and raving and blah about the world and dialysis being stupid and yada yada yada. We are doing better. Things are better. Things are not fabulous. When I say we are okay, that means we're okay. That doesn't mean it's good, great, fabulous. It just means we're okay. We have food in the house. We have a roof over our head. We have bills. Things are a little strained, or actually a lot strained, but we are okay. You know, I wouldn't be able to post this if I couldn't afford to have paid Eastlink. So we're okay. We're just running short left, right, and center. We are in the process of trying to fix that, and it's just a waiting game. All these government agencies like to take their time. Not our fault. Not our fault. So, you wait. So, happy music, happy video games, maybe even fighting video games, sniper games. I like watching him shoot things. Hoping he comes home. He can come home on Tuesday or Wednesday after dialysis, and so he can be with his wife and his fur kids and some decent food, and hopefully we get some good news next week. Our home care social worker is chasing after Aish. So lots of love to family and friends. Appreciate the support. And again, ask that you keep everything light and positive. We're okay. Not great, but we are okay. How can you not be okay? We love each other very much. We support each other in practically everything. We're still married after 2 years. We have the stubborn guy married a redhead. And we're still married. We're still madly in love with each other. So how are we not okay? So we're okay. Got 3 beautiful fur babies. an amazing niece and nephews, and yes, I'll include all the nieces and nephews. I have quite a few. Some are adults. Some are adults with who have adult children of their own. Life is good, and I'm choosing to stay there. I hope you join me in this place of life is good, even on days it's okay. So, peace, love, and happiness. And perfection is not the will of the universe. It is just humankind's idea of what should be. So I choose to live my life in non-perfection because it's a lot simpler and much more amazing. Good night, everybody.